Hello, hello, and welcome, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of January the 12th to the 18th. Let's jump right in and see what your download message is. Beware of deception. All right, let's see what our tarot cards have to say. What do we need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through this week of possible deception? All right, let's see what we have here for your reading. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Okay. Coming in with the first row, you have been given the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Wands. You have the Five of Wands. In your focus part of the reading, you have the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Pentacles, followed by the High Priestess. In the center position, possible challenge, you have the Death card, followed by the Judgment card, and you have the Emperor. In your messages from Spirit and your guides, you have the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Swords, followed by the Queen of Cups. End of the week, possible future energy, you have the Four of Swords with the Queen of Wands, and your final outcome card is that of the Three of Wands. Okay. Beware of deception, the wolf in sheep's clothing, somebody who's portraying to be somebody. They're not only out for their own agenda and their own, welfare. Somebody could be coming in trying to coerce or charm you into something. Beware of that. Keep your wits about you. Listen to your little inner voice of reason and trust your intuition and gut feeling when around somebody new or somebody who's trying to come on as your best friend. Remember, I always say at work, not everybody's our best friend. Now, coming in with your first card, possible life or career, you've got education, and it says you may need to take a class or do research to find a better position. Okay, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. So definitely some of you are going to be getting involved in doing some research into this. Maybe you want to take some interesting course that you can put on your resume and elevate you up. Some form of interest that you've got that you may have time now to get involved in. Doing your research, finding a better position by doing that, and adding something to your level on your resume to enhance a better job. You could be also writing a book or teaching people, teaching and conveying information to others, or coaching. You've got the Five of Wands, you've got the Ten of Wands, and you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So the Five of Wands is that card of possible healthy competition, getting back in the game, being active, current, and showing the powers that be who you are and what you're made of. However, don't get backed up against the wall and come out fighting. This card says pick and choose your battles wisely, but it's okay to look at competition in a healthy way. The Ten of Wands is you pushing hard. It's over because it is the 10. The 10 is completion. But however, you couldn't see the forest for the trees. You pushed hard. You felt like you were pushing dead weight. It was difficult, but you overcame it, and you did complete what you had to do in a timely, accurate manner. However, you're not going to be the beast of burden anymore. You're going to make life easier and lighter for yourself. You've learned from this. You're moving on in an easier manner, and things will get better. Eight of Pentacles, learning hands-on. Maybe you are taking this new form of study here, whereby you're having to show your gifts that you have, paying attention to details, putting your head down and working hard for your goals is how you're going to get ahead this week. So, applying what you've learned here and doing it accurately and very successfully. Coming in with your career and money card, which is your focus part of the reading, you get the Heart. And it says emotional spending, joint finances, being supported. Your career could be counselor, guide, having a job you love. So remember we talked about teaching. You might be teaching, preaching, conveying, and coaching information to others. That could be something you're interested in doing or are already. Be careful of any emotional spending, because often when we do that, we spend more than we should. You might be thinking about combining joint finances so that if there is a big ticket item, you can share the expense, but you're being supported in that department. This is a job that you're going to be taking on, possibly that you're going to love. The High Priestess comes in with that, the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So you're doing your research here. As I had said, you're doing your research here and learning what you need to know and finding the information in the background or any secrets. She trusts her intuition, her gut feelings, and when things don't look right or she's a little bit unsure about a situation, she makes sure she finds out that information, and it gives her that ability to sit there cool, calm, and collected. The Three of Pentacles is that card of teamwork, is dream work, right? Everybody getting together, cooperating, communicating together for the same goal of success. You may again be asked to stand on your platform. You might be going to some sort of a board meeting or a convention or somewhere where you have to stand up and sort of teach, preach, and convey the gifts that you have to these people, and everybody working together. So don't be afraid to step up on your podium and speak your piece. Now, the Knight of Pentacles comes in and says, you're going to go ahead and win this. This situation is going to work in your favor because this knight is so cool, calm, and collected. He crosses his T's, dots his I's, gets his ducks in a row, and makes a detailed plan. He is not charging into anything quickly. He's the slowest moving knight. He's not. His horse is standing there still, and they're not traveling quickly because he knows he's going to come out ahead of the game because he prepared himself. Always prepare yourself, okay? Coming in the center position, help, hurdle, or your challenge. You've got the card Advocate, but it's a beautiful card with the Galaxy Star Jar, which indicates your talents, gifts, and areas of unrealized potential. It says you will find so much fulfillment in working for a cause that you truly believe in. Finding what you love. I've always said if you pick a profession that you love, it will never feel like work, and getting paid will feel like a bonus. So, advocating for a cause. Maybe you're going out there to help someone else, some nonprofit organization, or you feel a cause to be on a mission. Beautiful. You've got the Emperor, you've got the Judgment, and you've got the Death card. So you're moving on from something. You're closing the door from something, and some things are coming to a conclusion and ending. You have the ability now to look forward into a new direction, changing things about yourself, going through transformation, and it's like a rebirth. Now, it's followed by Judgment. And this is getting a second chance, being able to spread your wings and go after what you want. The universe has your back. It's divine timing. It's the time of healing and moving forward and taking only those with you who you want to be with you, who support and love you. So this is a beautiful card of moving on, getting a second chance, a judgment call to do this. Emperor. It brings you to the position of sitting in the seat of power, being your own boss, being able to make your choices and decisions that you that you are creating for your life here. This could be you being your own boss, but also you're thinking logically and you're being very organized here. This also represents a father figure that you might be having in your life right now and dealing with. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, what do you need to surrender to? Well, it says surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So, yes. So, moving towards a goal here, okay? But paying attention to the signs that you're receiving. How are you feeling? What are the messages that you are seeing and conveying in your own mind? Pay attention to yourself. You have one vessel if it's physical, and you need to take care of your body. Listen to those signs you've got. Don't be too proud to ask for help, research, or medical help if you feel the need. Also, if you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, you need to do that, okay? And remove yourself from toxic relationships or energy. People who drain you, those energy vampires. Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Going to be able to see something in a clear light, anything that was clouded, anything that you were uncertain about. The Ace of Swords comes in and says it's an exciting new beginning where you now know exactly where you're going and what's down that sight line. going for it, standing up for yourself. Justice is done, and you're ready to go in a new and exciting direction. You're going to do this because you love yourself. The Queen of Cups nurtures her needs. She's the ultimate person and mother who gives to everybody else without any expectation, much like her counterpart, the King of Cups. However, she has come to realize that in order to do that and be pulled in so many directions of demand, she takes care of herself. Surrender to your body. Okay, get your rest, take care of yourself, do what's good for you so that you can recharge, rejuvenate, and refocus. Now, Two of Pentacles comes in. Yeah, you could be juggling something. It could be your time, between your home life and your work life, or you could be juggling money, moving it around in your account, as I say, to rob from Peter to give to Paul, being mindful of that. But it's also the card that says you are going to be subjected to two offers, two decisions, two choices, and two decisions that you have to make here. But make light of it. Don't get worried. You're going to be able to pick the right one. Okay? Coming in at the end of the week, your angel card number, possible future energy, you've got 808. Ancestors, it says. Balance, power, struggle, force, violence, hope, low vibration, and a warning. Okay, let's see what this is about. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. So there could be some energy around you here that isn't healthy for you to be in the company of. So make sure you keep your eyes open. There could be somebody who's a bit deceptive here, someone who might not be totally honest with who they are. So be mindful of that, okay? Coming in with that, you have the Three of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands, and you have the Four of Swords. So, feeling a bit drained when we get this card. It says we need to get our rest. You might be going through lack of sleep, insomnia, being tired. Call a truce. Back off. Remember, surrender to your wisdom of your body. Listen to it. Nurture yourself here with the Queen of Cups. Don't make any snap decisions. Don't make any quick choices and decisions. Don't sign anything in a big hurry. This is your time to just breathe. The Three of Wands comes in and says, guess what? You're coming into your own. You're seeing some success and some profit in the efforts that you've been making and investing into something. Watching for your next ship to come in because you've done well. But don't stand there too long because we have to get moving to keep moving. Go on to the next project. Coming in next, the Queen of Wands. Yes, being focused, being confident, stepping up to the plate and going after those goals, come what may, taking risks, not being afraid. She's very, very astute in business. She's worked her way to get where she is, and she's not going to allow anybody to talk her out of it. The decisions she's making are hers solely. Keep moving forward. Don't let those doubters change your motive and the direction you're going. Well, my beautiful Virgos, this is your reading for this week. So basically, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Beware of any deception. You're going to be mindful of that. You're going to be taking care of business for you, doing what's right for you this week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Virgos.